paint the burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come.
Wind strike.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home. La 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 la. You're toast.
Let's spark things up. You're in for a little shock.
Sharing my knowledge. Out of the frying pan. Ready, steady, go. This may hurt a little.
Try not to enjoy them.
Nice and spicy. I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Today.
La 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 la.
Finally,
Come a little closer. Let's spark things.
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge. Come on. We can do it. Oh, this may hurt a little. Let's do it.
You're in for a little shock.
Grow, grow, grow.
how's this? Finally.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Eat this! Cool. Mine to commit. Time to go!
I let my guard down. Let me weave you a bird.
Don't be scared. Out of the frying pan. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Hold, mine's a command. You're toast.
Ring cutter.
See? Cross over. Stars, shine for me. Nice and spicy. Just like we rehearsed.
Sage's wisdom!
Uglay, you're up. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Hey, go!
Move or be moved! You want this? You are not welcome.
Try this on the side.
Way ahead! Sage's wisdom!
Everybody stand back!
Oh, so sorry.
Huh? Witness the power of Gugwa!
Out the frying pan.
Freeze!
Let's light it up!
Don't get frostbite.
I'm going in! No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
Eat this!
Everybody stand back!
Boba, get them!
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Rain outlines...
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Amber, help!
Stand with me! Let me weave you a verse.
I'll settle this. Try this on for size.
Dissipate! Huh? No, my sword! Witness the power of
Wings of darkness, come, step. Amber, help! Lightning, terrify! Yeah! Yeah! By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked.
Shadow Raven, let night. Go!
ring cutter.
Out of my way! Stand with me! Huh. Not a peep. Has Kirya given up on his revenge? Get... Still nothing unusual. Paimon took a peek into the room next door and Sylvain's already sleeping.
Perhaps Kiria's true motive was... No, that can't be right. If all he... There must be something we're missing.
Maybe we just need to calm down a little. How about some... You're right. Maybe we can look for a different distraction then. Oh, there's a glaze lily here. Paimon didn't notice it earlier.
Flowers... Oh no! Sylvain's room! Quick!
Wait, what?
Hey, did you hear? Someone...
It was the older of the merchant brothers.
Yeah, I think his name was Sylvain. Poor...
First it was Mr. Edgar, then that merchant named Lucian.
Listen up, everyone. This is an active crime scene. Please, no loitering.
It's been 3 days and they haven't even caught a glimpse of the guy.
Do you think it could be the work of an evil spirit? I mean, how do you get away with something like that with so many people watching?
Keep it moving, everyone. No loit...
I suppose
You don't know that. Kiria...
you were the only...
Even if I wasn't there...
Is that so? I have accepted, but Kyria has nothing. It really makes you wonder if there's even no...
If you really want an answer, I suppose you'll have to ask Kiria himself. Once...
Well, I hope it all goes well. Emily, there's something else I'd like to ask of you. With everything that's happened, but so many flowers were transported here for the show. Some of them, whether Kyria gets to me first. I know it's a lot to ask.
Of course,
Really, now I truly...
Sheriff Sham still has some...
Go ahead. Best not to keep him waiting. He can be quite impatient.
I'm sorry, Master.
Another all-nighter. Paimon sure hopes... Emily still isn't back. I hope she didn't run into any trouble. Yeah, that's true.
Traveler, I had my men start spreading the information you requested. The crowd is gone now, too, but I have to admit, I'm not really sure what's going on. After listening to him, to be honest, I'm still not
The key clue was right in front of us the entire time! Let's go! We'll show you where the culprit hid a goose. Wasn't this incense originally in Lucien's room? It must have been moved here before nightfall yesterday. This is it!
The glazed lily, huh? I think I've heard of it before.
Well, did you know it only blooms at night?
Emily, you're back!
Exactly as expected.
A flower that only blooms at night.
Exactly. Although the Neelopala lotus wouldn't be a good substitute in this scenario. When it's closed, that's why Kyria chose the glaze lily as his mechanism.
If poured into the flower pot, the liquid would see. That doesn't. There's a sticky substance on the edge of the flower petals. That. If you stick the petals together.
That's right! He applied a diluted form of slime condensate to the petals to stick them together, and enclosed a sample of a goose in the center. That way, the agouste would remain trapped inside during the daytime, unable to seep between the petals and evaporate into the air. However, the diluted slime condensate wouldn't be viscous enough to prevent the petals of the glaze lily from opening at night. So by nightfall,
And Kyria could execute his revenge without having to step foot inside the room during the night.
by the next morning, the sample of agouste would have nearly fully evaporated. The glaze lily would have already closed its petals, and any lingering odor would be concealed by the fragrance of—
Wait a second. You're telling me this version of agouste is so toxic, and how did Edgar even survive ingesting a whole bottle of the stuff?
That's because agouste is just as dangerous now as it was all those years ago. The level of toxicity has never changed. Only a small subset of—
You mean people who are sensitive to elemental energy. So it's just some sort of... That can't be right. They were involved in the operation all those years ago. If the stuff gave them a bad reaction, they would have known...
I wouldn't use the word allergic necessarily. It's more like they're susceptible to its effects. But that distinction isn't important. You can think of it this way. It's not that
All kinds of essential oils commonly In Fontaine. The incense in Sumeru,
alchemically produced essential oils.
That stuff gave us a lot of trouble when we first came to Sumeru.
Ah, yes. I definitely remember that.
In Sumeru, it's not uncommon to use incense indoors.
Flowers are pretty important.
Actually, it's not a coincidence at all.
he was willing to pay a small fortune to rent out the hotel.
He probably used the Mori, but in the end,
There's a saying among friends, but up until this point, but because he's been disguised as someone else this entire time.
Creating such an intricate mech at all points. Kiria and Ed.
But Kiryu was only in his teens back then. Edgar's lived here for so many years.
Bad news, Sheriff. Mr. Edgar was attacked.
What?
A dark shadow-like figure just ran out of his room. It was giving off, but before we could even react, the figure up and disappeared like some sort of... Do you think Kiria can...
I need you to think very carefully about that.
I mean, Mr. Edgar was so frail. I don't see how...
It would seem Master decided to tap into an...
what? But that's so dangerous with the condition he's in.
But why?
No. If his aim was to target...
If he lives Sylvain alive yet,
Then there's...
The shadow-like figure ran in the direction of the elevator, and my partner immediately chased after them.
We should hurry before they're forced to confront each other.
Ghost!
It's all right. Please, calm down and take a deep breath.
I saw a black shadow. How could so...
This is terrifying.
Watch out! No! Don't come any closer! No! Don't come any closer!
Time to go.
If we go...
It's all right. I can detect a faint whiff. It's this way. Please, follow me.
Into the wind.
The scent is getting stronger. This must be the...
Oh! O's! Are you all right? Were you attacked?
Let me take a look.
The air definitely feels heavy. It smells nice, but for some reason...
this feeling.
Everything looks all right. It was probably...
I can't rest. Mr. He's a good man.
O's, you need to come.
But how is that Mr. Edgar is...
That's precisely why he had to resort to extraordinary measures to aid. Kiria used a...
No.
And what if the impersonation started before he ever... I've yet to confirm it, but I suspect Kiria killed the real Edgar in Fontaine not long after his release while Edgar was incarcerated. The new Edgar then decided to relocate to Sumeru, seemingly out of an innocuous design, and Sumeru fit the... As the years went by, he removed his disguise a little...
That explains why Sylvain said he barely recognized Edgar back at the hotel. He aged himself decades beyond his years.
I need to find Mr. Edgar. He's not that kind of person. He can't be.
What you really need is to get out of here and rest.
No, I can keep going.
Wait! This environment is likely being influenced by the delusion. Any discomfort, I know how to relieve your symptoms, Mr. I'm sure Kiria.
Kale's right. The Traveler and I will take things from here. This leads me to believe those blessed with a vision or capable of wielding Actually, now that I think about it, this stronghold likely has multiple points of entry. If the target were to escape from a different point of entry, that might allow— I hate to trouble—
Thanks. Hear that? We're heading out.
Traveler, and for someone who's only—
Don't worry. This isn't— We're not going to let— monsters. Perhaps they were attracted here by the increased level of elemental energy.
Shine down!
Coming at ya!
I've never seen these seeds before. They must also have been created with the power of a delusion. It seems to be avoiding us, and there's no other way forward. Perhaps we could try luring it to the edge of the cliff.
Whoa, look at all the Auguste flowers! There are so many of them. I can't believe a single person did all this. Must have taken a lot of time.
I fear that statement is truer than you know, Paimon. Using a delusion comes at a cost.
But why would Kiria need this many Auguste? He only needed a few bottles of Auguste to carry.
Perhaps hatred wasn't the only emotion fueling his obsession with Auguste. Not long ago, he told me he didn't want all the but Kiria betrayed Snezhnaya, abandoned Fontaine, and lived his entire life in Sumeru under the guise of someone else. For someone with nowhere to call home, perhaps dying among a bed of Auguste flowers just like his sister is the best homecoming he could ask for.
One with nature.
Illusion strike. Teamwork is strength. Neutralize. Inazuma shines eternal. Extract. This will brighten up the place. Coming at ya. There is no escape. Illusion shattered. Neutralize.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Reconstitute. Watch out. Coming at ya. A plant that destroys seeds. Huh. Quite the ecological marvel. Let's head back to the place where the seeds first appeared. The scent of flowers is getting stronger. We're almost at the end. The scent of flowers is getting...
Did they catch up? No. My strength is just waning. But it doesn't matter.
This is a garden of August flowers. But it's not mine. It's the one that was set on fire all the... Yelena? Yelena! You tried to hide it from me, but the reason why you continued to use the delusion, the reason why you set your garden on fire, it was all because of me. I shouldn't have listened to you that day. I shouldn't have taken the Mora and ran. But by the time I realized something wasn't right, there was nothing left. I know I'm almost 20 years too late. I should have come looking for you earlier. I should have died with you that day. Yelena? Yelena! No! Don't leave me! Please, Yelena!
I'm alive. No, that's not...
That was an illusion. Like,
No! The amount of August I drank, it should... a fake.
we started making the preparations to create a perfect accord. The accord is the basis of perfume making,
the product in its most primitive form. Ambergris mixed with cedarwood, rounded out with a base note of agarwood.
This is the scent of leather?
Exactly. We're unable to extract essential oils from leather, but by combining other raw materials, we can recreate its essence. That is the purpose of an accord.
Does that mean you can recreate any scent in the whole world?
I'm afraid not. Certain fragrances in this world are simply one of a kind. That quality is what draws people in and fuels their obsessions.
If I wear a goose to the ball, I'll also be one of a kind.
Our competitor already got their hands on it.
It doesn't matter how much it costs. I have to buy something better.
This fragrance will be one of a kind no more. Myths can be deconstructed, miracles can be recreated. All it takes is skill, experience, limitless exploration, and a little patience. The only thing left is determining where the real Auguste is hidden. Pretending to be attacked means he's not free to move around. Auguste must be hidden within reach.
Paimon took a peek through the window earlier and his house was packed with flowers.
The curator commissioned a flower pot from Kasharawar, capable of retaining heat and moisture.
Perfumes are as beautiful as flowers, and equally as delicate. When stored, you must take care to control the temperature and keep them away from direct sunlight. Did you get all that, Emily?
I got it.
Did you hear? Someone was attacked again last night.
So, Sylvain is dead. Is that right?
Yes, Master.
So, you switched the bottles of Auguste?
Convincing you that your revenge had been...
Impossible. Even if you found a way, if Auguste was so easy to replicate.
It was a combination, but recently,
Rainbow Rose...
Auguste was created. Perfumery techniques are the mythos surrounding
The past.
You've been working as a perfumer for all these years. You should have always, but the meaning you assigned to, you believed in its divinity and grandeur. You believed it was your obsession with a goose.
We just didn't expect it to happen so fast.
Well, so, since you've been... That means the news of Sylvain's death. The crowd gathered outside the hotel.
Yes. If
Who knows?
I know if you had things, all the crimes he...
Is that so?
Whoa, he accepted that kind of fast.
I don't feel the need to justify. I did what I set out to do. I may have lost in the end.
Careful, everyone.
Stick close.
Looks like
Of course, Master.
the combination.
The scent of a goose, so...
You're saying
Rainbow roses, glazed lilies, Cecilias. The perfumers of the past knew that if you called...
Rainbow Rose, Yelena.
Did you know? Miss Emily... right.
Seems like everyone in Fontaine is talking about the new perfume you're releasing.
I was hoping to release... I just hope it won't become the source of some new myth. Especially after all the work we did to demyst... I did! Also,
Of course! Oh, it smells great!
It's alright. Besides, when it comes to perfume, commenting on whether it...
Right! Do those flowers have some special...
If
The language of flowers? Oh,
what each flower is said to represent varies by... After returning to Fontaine, I did some research. Perhaps that's the legacy Yelena always intended. Not the nobility.
you think Kiria knew about that?
I paid him a visit, but who knows? Yelena is gone. Even if that is avenging her death, Kiria cultivated his revenge like a flower. He was committed to making it bloom. In any case, thank you for saving my life. Love and hatred, when someone dies, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions die with them. In that sense, what a goose true, but even if it's only a conjecture, the meaning we give to flower, and yet at the very outset, they're born from the simplest and...
So annoyed. If you want tea or water, just help yourselves. Forget about me. This is
Wherever in the...
Time to go.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
Haven't you heard? There's a
Into the wind.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed, the first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the aristocrats that had oppressed.
Oh, Paimon gets.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. We've already considered no matter what stance we could come knocking on, all of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best, but you need not, once you come to friendly terms.
Whoa, leave it to Master Chief.
Perhaps such plan. The name of the Lawrence clan, it is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temp. Thanks again for your help.
are you?
Hello.
Hello? What's wrong? Huh. Given that I don't, if you wish to address now, if you're
That's etiquette?
and neglecting your, look at the world now. What did you say? You dare question that? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in, just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing Besides, I am in. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Master Jean asked us to build a connect, but it turns out that he's
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be
You mean everyone in the...
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favon. Eula is special. In other words, she doesn't... However, she's still quite...
That's strange.
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lord, in their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Stormbear.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to invest.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about...
Time to go.
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
A proper send-off from the Sinaloa.
Wind strike.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're strong.
What?
That's right. If I didn't make my move still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number...
Sir?
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the...
Arch enemies? Wait a minute.
By which I meant if you were injured, which would mean you'd caused me even more...
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that...
Paimon thinks
You dare to... Speaking of which...
This is the honor. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a...
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation.
To the everyday citizen.
Hard to avoid such...
Oh, so that's what you...
What?
Curious. I assume you need me to teach you...
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easy. We can put that aside.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Ah, you finally arrived.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still... Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any...
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of... Who knows how long it will be before I get to you.
Well, if you...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting... But you needn't worry. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such... But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrat...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some, Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you. It seems you don't
No, I've no... For example, when greeting a friend, you could...
As the morning...
However, such a phrase, morning dew, is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no. You must...
But didn't you just say, my dear friend?
Yes, I did. But you must know, in the Lawrence family, it sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, however, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to... This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait. This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstration.
Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right?
You there, lowly laborer. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Huh? I can't make...
Hold on. Whenever a dispute arises... Got it.
Is everyone from... The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't... If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt!
Wow. The Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find... You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be.
Hey, stop bothering me, or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my word.
Time to go.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to
I know she's a knight of Favonius. Even to this very day, the descendants, and if that wasn't enough, here you are.
But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point. It's all right. This happens quite often.
Paimon thinks we've... Actually, Paimon thinks we...
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Don't worry. What with me being a knight of Favonia, perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provokes...
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. As memories are carried in the city breeze, at least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family.
Yeah! Why were you so...
Oh, that reminds me. That last Let's leave it at that. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those...
no need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing... Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from the... But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed. Time to go.
Let's light it up! Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
If you wish to, for example, but a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly.
Paimon thinks we compared to what we've already seen. This should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh.
All right. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try. It'll be difficult at first, but the key is, remember, you must. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Let's try again. Remember, you must be elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air.
I'm going in! As one with wind and cloud! The wind knows me. Time to go.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. So, are we a crit?
Don't flatter yourselves. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family said, let's proceed.
Time to go. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
There is no escape! Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
Wind strider!
Hey there! Attack!
Well done. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there are...
Like Paimon said, adventuring. So, that's it for our train.
Hold on. I was commending the traveler.
What? You mean Paimon was...
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my... Now, drink.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh,
If I wasn't, then why... So, dear...
Paimon knew something was off.
Now then, I already have something in mind. Let's pay... Wind Strike! Torn to oblivion!
Hey there! Oh, what a stroke of good. Watch out! Quick, look! Up in the sky! Look at that scorching sun! It's like a blast! Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber.
Well, I just got back, and
Very well. It's been some time, so come, take a seat. We can
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of... Well, then... please wait a moment while...
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrat seemed to take a liking to it.
because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I get Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt.
It's fine. Eula's always...
But I am...
Hi, Mondstadt. There's no need to be so awkward when you want...
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well... no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how... All right, no need...
I'm stuffed. I'll see...
No need. I've left them... Don't underestimate my ability to exact... All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top...
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very yes. Please...
I still have more recon to do in the wild...
Let's meet again. What it...
Time to go.
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut. And by the way, don't...
Heimer's been meaning to act, but she seemed to get a lot...
The people of Mons, they're unable to see past... So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrong...
How come you're able to see...
Well, when she joined the Knights of... Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights were... At the same time, numerous members of the...
Whoa!
That's right. So you can imagine how... But thanks to Grandmaster Varka, in the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonia. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should...
I'm glad. I think take care.
one with nature. Time to go.
The tent seems to be pretty. Could this be another aristocrat?
Ah, it's you again. I thought a few humble... Very well. I'm certainly not one to be...
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yeah, impressive. My intention...
Oh, so he was testing him.
Your conduct is if I may ask. From whence... Ah, good.
By the way...
Could this... It's evident it's been so...
Now even Paimon...
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Wait, so you've come to know... well, please, come with me. We have to see some...
So he trusts us solely...
Well then, let...
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Watch out! Hey there! Attack!
Illusion shattered!
Coming at ya! I'm going in!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Watch out! Coming at ya! Attack! Coming at ya!
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
Huh? Why have you... And therefore we...
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure...
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving her...
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable bit...
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know... They're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even...
But this matter is of utmost secret.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman?
No need to sound all high and mighty like... Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this?
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trust...
Our plans are strict. Furthermore,
Don't be there.
And what about...
Enough! You dare question my word. Without the support, you must immediately...
Fine. Now, to the map.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see.
Excuse me, that shape.
Huh.
Of course, you need the rights to that building.
Yes, we will make good use.
Don't worry, once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and... Perfect.
May I remind you once again that we...
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're...
So this was all just a ploy to...
It's your own fault!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have... No matter. We already have the...
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Kazooie first and then we'll shoot it later.
Now you shall perish!
The door is open. Let's go!
Don't touch me!
It seems we finally... Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them. Furthermore, there is a...
Ah, yes.
You have...
I know that you poured...
Knight of... You still have a chat. Then I shall plead with...
So just to be clear...
I shall say that the blood of the Lawrence clan...
Since when have I...
What?
If anyone should be... Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to...
You...
That's right. I've never experienced... But I am capable of... The Lawrence clan should...
Oh, the
That's enough fuss for Given that you've already...
Paimon took a peek.
And let's discuss this. More speed. Shudder! More speed. Eye for an eye.
They're here! Stop them!
Beg for mercy.
Illusion shattered!
Coming at ya! A proper send-down!
Crush! More speed.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Windstrike!
Beg for mercy.
We've only just begun. Have a load of this.
Crush! More speed.
Looks like I went too far. Should've
Beg
been
for mercy.
Fire! Well, watch out!
I must
Watch out!
myself.
Crush!
You need to hurry up. An unfortunate fall.
Beg for mercy.
Clouds high. The birds...
Everybody stand back!
Vengeance will be mine!
Stay right there. Let's end this quickly.
Hey there!
Not breaking a sweat.
Inazuma shines eternal!
No slacking off.
Fire!
Wind Strider.
Teamwork is crazy! Shine down! Hey there!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Shudder! Coming at ya! Crush! Flood of frost! Beg for mercy!
So quiet.
Crush! Beg for mercy!
That's where they put the diagram!
I guess there's no other option but to fight.
Now you shall perish!
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of theirs!
Watch out! Coming at ya!
Harden up.
clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Crush! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Beg for mercy. Shudder! This must be it. But without my uncle as...
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as... Anyway, I'll inform the acting grant...
Oh,
Yeah, about because you stole my I came to exact my vengeance.
Fine. In reality, you were worried about us and...
My purpose was vengeance. Don't... You don't look too bright, and mark my word.
Hey! What do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit.
Sure.
That you will.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo.
Into the wind. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Coming at ya!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Pay your dues.
Wind strike. Torn to oblivion.
No escape.
Coming at ya! I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud.
Coming at ya!
Wind strike. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Everybody stand back!
Illusion shattered.
Watch out! A proper send-up!
Clouds high. The birds. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Wind strike.
Attack!
Illusion shut.
Can't run from death. Prepare yourself.
Torn to oblivion.
Can't run from death.
There is no escape.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike.
Watch out! Hey there! A proper send... Coming at ya! Hey there!
Pay your dues.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I'm going in!
Shine down. Wind strike. Illusion shattered!
Leaving so soon.
Coming at ya! Attack!
Clouds high. The birds call! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Ha!